Alright boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So by the title and the thumbnail, you should already know what this video is gonna be about. It's another story time. Now, I haven't done one of these story time videos in quite a while actually. I think the last time I did one was, if I had to remember correctly, I think when we were on quarantine, back in like March, I believe. Or actually no, it was like more around June that time, right? So yeah, I don't even know where to really start with this story. I mean, it has so many points to it. I guess I can start from where it began, right? So this started, I think, this story starts when I'm in like, I think 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. So it might be a little bit weird that I had my first actual fight with one of my friends in the 8th grade. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but you guys have probably had your first fight or first brawl, whatever you want to call it, probably earlier than that. I mean, a lot of kids get into fights over like the stupidest things, and judging by this story, what I'm about to tell you, you probably can guess the same thing, that I mean, it's a dumb reason why I even got into a fight in the first place. So yeah, like I said before, this fight takes place, or this story takes place when I'm in 8th grade. And this is probably one of the, I guess you could say, better stories of the story time tales that I've told. I don't know why I worded that so weird. But yeah, it's probably like the weirdest story ever. Well, second weirdest. I mean, the whole thing about me getting caught smacking the meat stick, that one's weird. That one's pretty weird, but it's funny at the same time. But this one is probably, I think, the most adrenaline I've ever felt out of all the story times that I have, and you're about to see why. So in terms of setting and where like the actual fight took place, I'd say it's like, cause like I used to go to a school, it was like a Christian school, and for those of you who don't know, I live in New Jersey. So like sometimes like in my area of Jersey, like the downtown areas are kind of packed and stuff. So it leads to a lot of people gathering around, and especially when a fight's about to break out, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a crowd. So in terms of like the actual conditions of the battle arena, it was actually right next to a bus stop, and like the bus stop was kind of like where they keep the buses. Like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the bus warehouse. I don't know if you guys know that like sometimes when like buses, they kind of end for the day, like their shifts, their rounds, the bus drivers will actually park the transit buses in a bus warehouse. And my school is actually located next to one, and also next to a Burger King. It was a pretty convenient area to go to school, I guess. But yeah, no, this took place like right outside of the bus warehouse. And it was kind of like one of those days where it was kind of like cold, but it wasn't that cold to where I would have to wear the Canadian Goose or anything like that. The sun was out, it was warm, cold, it was kind of like in the middle, somewhere around there. So this all started on like a Thursday, and I specifically remember that it was on a Thursday because in our school we had gym on Wednesdays and Thursdays, right? And all of us had like the gym uniform on with the sweatpants and everything. So one thing about the school is that it's kind of built vertically, and everything just kind of goes up to the top almost. It's like layer by layer by layer. It's not like your typical school, you know what I'm saying? And then at the very top, like I think it's like 10 floors, bro. At the very top, it's the gym, right? And the gym is probably the nicest thing in the building. It's gone over a bunch of renovations and everything like that. So they've done it real nice. They have nice backboards and everything like that. It's about like 4 hoops. Oh no, I'm sorry, 6 hoops, because 2 on the main side and then like 4 on the sides. But yeah, no, it's like 6 hoops, real big gym, vertically built and everything like that. So yeah, this is a Thursday, so I remember that because I know the next day that somehow I remember we didn't have gym that day. But yeah, so Thursday was the day that we kind of just chilled out. We did everything that we needed to do, or that we would get a grade for and everything. So we were allowed to play with the basketballs. It was about 5 boys on the team, including myself, who actually played basketball for the same team, and that was the school team. So we're going on about our business and everything. We're doing a little trash talk. You can't beat me at this. I can shoot better than you. It's just basic trash talk, right? Then my friend, we'll call him John. So John, he tells me, bro, you and one of my other friends, we'll call him Bobby. He says, you and Bobby can't beat me and one of my other friends, which was John's partner. He goes, you and Bobby can't beat me and James. So we're like, all right, bet, 2-on-2. So we're getting into the 2-on-2 game, right? And it's about midway through the game, right? I'm doing my Michael Jordan right now. I'm on my Michael Jordan impression, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting fadeaways, 3-pointers. Now let me stop capping. It was like 4 layups I had, right? But I was still feeling myself. But then it comes to like 6-5, and I get the ball again because I got the hot hand on layups at least. So I make my drive to the right side of the basket, right? And my friend John, he thinks he's like Dikembe Mutombo or something, even though he's only like an inch taller than me. He's got real long arms though. So I go up and try to, jelly that. If you guys don't know what a jelly is, it's basically like a fancy layup. But yeah, I try to do my jelly and everything, and this guy clotheslines me in midair. I fall on my back. back, bro. I'm heated at this point, bro, because like adrenaline's been pumping up from like the whole game. You know, we're going at it. It's almost tied, right? I'm trying to, you know, win the game because I mean, bro, John called us out. We gotta win. So this guy clotheslines me in midair, bro. Like I'm talking about, all I see is a black arm just like swing and hit me in my head. You know, I don't make the layup, of course, because my finishing package wasn't on Hall of Fame at that point. Not like it is now, at least. So like I said, I'm heated, right? And then we go back and forth. We're like, yo, that's an entire foul, bro. You're gonna give us the ball back. So then he tries to say that no, it's not a foul because I barely touched you. And I was like, hold on. Everybody just saw that and you heard that. You know you're lying, right? So basically he's just trying to get away with it and try to get the ball back because, you know, he's losing right now. And so we just start flaming each other after that, right? Class is almost over at that point anyways. So we basically won. Final score like 7-5. So I'm flaming this kid, right? And at the time, he wasn't as dripped out as he is right now. Cause like, I mean, right now he's got some swag. He's got some swag. He went through an evolution low key, you know, but this was before the glow up. This was when my boy's hair was nappy. He had dyed his hair and the color was fading and stuff. His shoes looked like they've been ran through. So I'm just getting on him, right? Everybody's like, oh, Sweat, you ain't gonna say nothing back. You flaming him. You know, they hyping it up because I'm actually cooking this guy. So it's all fun and games and stuff like that, you know, but I'm actually serious. Like I'm for real mad. And he's mad too because, you know, he's getting flamed. Like I'm talking about, I'm putting this guy on the grill, flipping him over a fire, my guy. Like I'm really flaming this guy. But yeah, it gets to the topic of like shoes and everything like that, right? And I'm like, bro, your shoes look like this, my guy. Your shoes are screaming for help. You know what I'm saying? Help me, help me. And as soon as I said that, like I looked at his face, this guy was pissed, bro. Like I'm talking about, I woke up the demon inside. So this guy, you know, like everybody remembers these words, right? Your first words when you're about to fight somebody. This guy initiates it, right? So he's like, yo, you won't see me outside with the fade though. And I was like, oh, hold on, bro. You gonna take it there? I was like, bet, we could do that right now. He was like, nah, wait till after school. I got something for you. So then when he said that, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, this guy about to pull a weapon out on me or something? Like he packing or something? Like, man, pause. But is he like packing a heater? And I was like, nah, he's not like that. He's not into guns and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, we gonna see what you about though. So it gets to after school, right? We still heated and everything like that. It calmed down a little bit, but we're still kind of mad and everything. So and you know, I probably had some of the worst friends in the world, low key, because like they didn't try to stop it at all. The only person that actually really knew about it and tried to stop it was my man, the Big O. He knows who he is. But yeah, he was basically like this guidance counselor at our school. He wasn't gonna tell anybody about the fight or anything, but he was just telling us like, you guys know that if you fight and if you get caught, your basketball season is over and you can't really play. And we thought about it for a second. As soon as he said that, right, we were on the stairwell and everything. As soon as he said that, we just looked, you know, we looked at each other. We was like, nah, we about to get right to it. So we go downstairs, we go outside to the bus stop, right? Like I said before, it's a cool like 50 degrees, right? Sun's out. You know, the weather does that weird thing where like the sun's out and it's kind of cold and everything. So I get outside and it's brisk, right? And then we walk all the way down there, right? And everything that's going through my mind right now is like, bro, I better win, bro, because if I don't, I'm going to be mad at myself. So we get to it, right? We start talking trash like, yeah, what's up, bro? What you want to do? This man pulls out the weapon, bro. He pulls out a sharpened pencil, bro. I look at his right hand. I see that yellow number 2 Dixon pencil that he has, bro. I'm like, bro, what the heck is this? I'm like, bruh, what is that? I mean, I don't say that out loud, of course, because, you know, I'm trying to play it cool for the ladies and everything. But I'm like, bruh, you're crazy, bro. So I go up to him, right? I throw the first punch. I connect, of course, you know, because I'm like that. I'm just built differently. Then he swings with his right hand. And I'm like, bro, I'm on my Spider-Man junk right now. So I duck. And I'm like, bro, I'm right here, right on his knees. I tackle him, right? And tell me how, as soon as I tackle him, we jump right into a car. The car alarm goes off and, bro, everybody scatters, right? It's just me and him left. So we're still duking it out, right? Well, everybody's like across the street still filming on Snapchat. Everybody's like zoomed in on the fight and everything. So I'm killing this kid. Like I'm just like getting him, right? I come away with a few scrapes and scratches and everything like that because, you know, he has a pencil. I was trying to bob and weave, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to lose my life because like all I was thinking about was that pencil going like in my temple or something like that, and it's over. But yeah, like we're into it, right? And then you know what, bro? You know what happens? This guy's like, yo, I don't want to do this no more, bro. I'm not gonna be fighting you no more with no pencil. I was like, bro, you about to use your hands now? And he's like, nah, bro, I'm gone. So everybody's like, like, "Oh, what's good, bro? Like, what happened? You was talking all that smack. Now you want to run away?" And I was like, "Listen, bro, I bet I'll see you tomorrow at school." And the next day, I mean, listen, it wasn't that bad of a fight, but I can tell you, we almost got in trouble because I remember seeing one of the teachers that worked at the school. It was the mother of one of my friends in the class. He wasn't at the fight, of course, but she was driving that way that we kind of were in because we were on a sidewalk right next to the bus stop, or the bus warehouse, sorry. And I remember looking in her windshield and seeing her face, and I was like, bro, yeah, like, let me stop, because I'm not trying to jeopardize my basketball future or anything like that, you know, because at the time I still had hoop dreams and everything. So I stopped, and I remember texting him on Snapchat, the person that I fought. I remember texting him on Snapchat. I was like, bruh, you're real life stupid for just bringing a pencil instead of fighting with your hands, honestly. And I remember I blocked him, deleted him, and then that was it, you know. But yeah, no, that concludes today's story time. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button if you did. This is like my 5th upload for the week. It's kind of insane how I'm doing this so consistently, I guess. But yeah, if you guys want more consistent content, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.